Всем привет, дорогие подписчики и зрители канала, с вами Локи, мы продолжаем проходить Хогвартс Наследие. Вы поддержите видосик своим лайком, пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь на канал. Ну и давайте, ребята, продолжать. Мы сейчас пока едем к Себастьяну, у нас есть возможность как раз таки позбивать шарики по нашему дополнительному побочному заданию. Так, поехали. Так, сбили. Сбили. Есть. Следующие шары. Следующие шары у нас вот там. Ну, тоже слетаем тогда, сделаем. Не забывайте также, ребята, залетать в наш Телеграм. Там у нас обычно дублируется выход серии. Если по какой-то причине вам не приходит уведомление, там, ребята, вы все это обнаружите своевременно и всегда будете в курсе новых видосиков, либо каких-то новостей. Если, например, ролики по какой-то причине не выходят, я всегда об этом информирую. Такие нелетные погодные условия, я бы так сказал. Тоже какой-то замок. Ну вот, наверное, вот эти шары нам надо разбить. Так, полетели. Четвертый и пятый. Воу. Испытание выполнено. Давайте тогда сейчас быстренько посмотрим, что у нас есть еще по заданиям. Такс. Здесь нам нужно будет только поговорить. Дальше. Луны, понятно. Здесь поговорить с Сироной. Здесь найти жетоны, бабочки в темном лесу и в запретном. И также вот это вот к Агаве мы вернемся. Но сейчас мы отправляемся, ребята, к Себастьяну. 1500 метров. Нам надо, кстати говоря, сейчас как-то так пролететь по карте, чтобы контрольные точки, наверное, можно было открыть. Давайте сейчас, кстати говоря, сразу и взглянем. Если они здесь где-то рядом... Так, вот сюда можно долететь. Где здесь Себастьян-то у нас? Он вот там. Ага. Ну, давайте тогда будем по маркерам лететь. Чтобы портальчики уже были. Чтобы в случае чего, если опять так далеко куда-то придется лететь, чтобы мы уже были гораздо ближе за счет портирования. Южное болото у моря. Так, это в доме, что ли? А ты кто такой?
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambush me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
I don't have any of that. Perhaps you could try in Hogsmeade or one of the hamlets.
And get extorted by the Ashwinders? No, thank you. If you won't help me, I shall have to take my chances, won't I? How am I to avoid Ranrock's lot?
Угу. Ему зелье нужно. Но мы благотворительностью не занимаемся. Так, вот здесь у нас что такое? Это что? Рукоятки палочек. Но мы вот до сюда долетим. Я все же надеюсь, что DLC по Квиддичу они сделают. Я думаю, очень бы много ребят хотело именно DLC по Квиддичу. Это было бы действительно круто. Так, хорошо. Ну, палочки нам особо не нужны. Я имею в виду рукоятки палочек. Поэтому сейчас пока на это внимание точно заострять не будем. Ага, здесь по горе не пролететь. Нам бы еще какую-нибудь побыстрее метлу. А то это довольно медленно набирает эти вот ускорения. Мы на месте, ребята. Здесь какая-то тоже деревушка. Есть ли здесь где-то Да, вот портальная точка тоже есть. А что здесь?
Revelio.
Колодец в Фелдкрофте. Сундучок. Ну вот, пожалуйста, уже раз и рукоятка есть. Да что ж такое-то?
Revelio.
А нам надо наверх как-то залезть. Ага, вот с этой стороны.
You made it. Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Ну, погнали.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays
Ща,
out of
погоди,
sight.
погоди. Не гони, Себастьян. Мы сейчас быстренько продадимся.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
Так, давайте-ка продадим. Вот это. Вот это. Все на продажу. Это, кстати говоря, можно будет одеть. 47, 48. Вот это продаем. Продаем. И продаем. Хотя, фиг с ним. Это, вот, знаете, я думаю, 48 там не шибко сильно заметно будет.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Ну что, я должен первый идти?
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is.
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Да, уж не самая лучшая встреча получилась. Так, давайте поговорим с дядей его.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Ну, пойдем с Анной поболтаем.
I'm sorry
Revelio.
about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Не трогай мой набор зельевара. Он не твой. Так, а тут что? Дорогая Анна, беся Хогвартс совсем не тот. Впрочем, Шарп все такой же гадкий. Но ты понимаешь, о чем я. Надеюсь, тебе лучше. А что вот интересно там за какие-то 4 красные статуи?
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Но
I want to
все-таки,
see
мне
how
кажется,
Sebastian's faring.
должно быть какое-то все-таки лекарство. Ну, не просто ж так она страдать будет.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Ну, слушайте, если это произошло
The debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that
с
abandoned
темной
site.
магией,
They've been digging for something.
может быть, мы сейчас что-то увидим? Какие-нибудь следы? Мы же все-таки
Up
можем
there.
видеть.
On that plateau is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Давай, давай, Себастьян, шевели булками.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's
Oh,
an honor to
почти.
be a part of it. Wizard's a dead wizard.
Expelliarmus!
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
Descendo! Depulso! Protego!
That was nothing but luck!
I won't rest. Dead.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
You won't get away. Well, this is sad, huh?
You've made your last mistake. You're like a glum bumble.
Descendo! Protego! Accio! Descendo! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Defendo!
I won't rest.
Confringo!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Incendio!
There you are.
Expelliarmus! Defendo! Protego!
Someone's here. I won't
Confringo!
rest. Dead.
Descendo! Expelliarmus!
No! Why can't I hit you, little
Incendio!
moon cup? You won't stop me.
Defendo!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Нормально мы их отлупили. Так, вот эту тележку мы, скорее всего, можем реконструировать.
Reparo! Revelio! Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Так, ну вот смотрите, здесь есть какая-то печка.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was
Revelio.
Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Посмотрим, что здесь в доме. Колодец.
This well looks familiar.
А это, слушайте, это не из того, как раз-таки,
Revelio.
видения, помните? Сюда же
Sebastian.
приходили, нет?
I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? Where?
Древние
Give me
маги.
a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Когда они восстановили деревню. По-моему, как раз это было именно здесь. Так, а внутрь-то можно зайти? Ага.
Revelio.
Картина.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why
Revelio.
bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Так,
A
записочки
journal
собираем.
entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
2 из
Seems
7.
these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Lumos.
Туда как-то можно пробраться.
Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream?
Revelio.
Because that happens to me
Lumos.
too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Так, у нас есть какая-то вот записочка, а точнее ее обрывок.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Ну что ж, выполнили мы это задание, ребята. Начинает оно набирать обороты. Интересная, конечно, вот здесь штукенца, ее никак не сдвинуть, ничего не сделать.
Accio. Levioso.
Нет.
Ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Интересное сообщение пришло нам от Анаи, чтобы никто об этом не знал. Ночью. Высокая крепость. Вингардиум Левиоса нам откроется, который у нас так есть. Так, это требование. Оно у нас есть. Хорошо, посетите занятия по астрономии. Мадам Кагава. Я думаю, к ней стоит вернуться и сдать задание.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignments all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Еще одно заклинание. Ареста моментум.
Revelio.
Ага, то есть в любой момент мы можем остановить какой-то предмет.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Задание завершено. Задача мадам Кагавы. Окей. Здесь мы можем, кстати говоря, еще с кем-то сыграть, наверное, да? Новая партеечка.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Да-да-да,
Yes, I'm ready to
поехали.
play.
Then let's get summoning.
Станем чемпионом по этой игре, по всей видимости.
Accio! What was I thinking?
Так, вот этот вот.
Accio.
Слишком сильно.
You'll have to do better than that.
Ладно, ничего.
Accio! Yes!
Отлично. А вот теперь ей посложнее будет.
That was sensational. Accio!
Ну, слушайте, она неплохо катнула.
Yes!
С учетом того, что первые наши шары улетели.
Accio.
Есть.
How am I to top that? That
Победа.
settles it, then.
100 очков.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Ну что, ребята, увидимся с вами в следующей серии. Поддержите видосик своим лайком, пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь на канал. Ну а с вами был Локи. Всем спасибо, всем пока.